Dear students of class 10, welcome to my new video. Now I am going to discuss the reactions of metals and non-metals with salt solutions. Students, all of you are knowing that in the reactivity series, the metals are arranged in the order of their decreasing reactivities. A metal which is placed above in the series are more reactive than the metals which are placed below in the series. The reactivity of metals depends on their tendency to lose electrons. That is, depends on their electropositive nature. It means the metals which have greater tendency to lose electrons are more electropositive or more reactive than the metals which have a lesser tendency to lose electrons. Dear students, what do you mean by a displacement reaction? It is a type of chemical reaction in which a more reactive element takes the place of a less reactive element in its compound. Now, let us study the metal displacement reactions. When a more reactive metal is placed in the salt solution of a less reactive metal, then the more reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution. Let us see some examples. First, when a strip of zinc metal is placed in copper sulfate solution, then the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades gradually due to the formation of colorless zinc sulfate solution, and red brown copper metal is deposited on the zinc strip. In this reaction, the zinc metal is displacing the copper metal from its solution, that is copper sulfate solution. This displacement reaction occurs because zinc is more reactive than copper. If, however, a strip of copper metal is placed in zinc sulfate solution, then no reaction occurs. This is because copper metal is less reactive than zinc metal and hence cannot displace zinc from zinc sulfate solution. Now take another example. A small piece of zinc granule is added to ferrous sulfate solution taken in a test tube. What will you observe? You will observe that the green color of ferrous sulfate solution fades gradually due to the formation of colorless zinc sulfate solution, and grey colored iron metal is deposited in the zinc granule. This displacement reaction occurs because zinc is more reactive than iron, so it displaces the iron from ferrous sulfate solution. Now take third example. When iron nail is placed in copper sulfate solution, then the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades gradually and a green solution of ferrous sulfate is formed, and red brown layer of copper metal is formed on iron nail. In this case, iron is able to displace copper from copper sulfate solution. This is because iron is more reactive than copper. If, however, a strip of copper metal is placed in ferrous sulfate solution, then no reaction occurs. This is because copper is less reactive than iron and hence cannot displace iron from ferrous sulfate solution. Now see another example. When a strip of copper metal is kept immersed in silver nitrate solution for some time, the solution gradually becomes blue and a shining white deposit of silver metal is formed on copper strip. In this reaction, copper metal is displacing silver from silver nitrate solution, forming blue colored copper nitrate solution and silver metal. The solution becomes blue, that is due to the formation of copper nitrate. This displacement occurs because copper is more reactive than silver. If, however, we place a strip of silver metal in copper nitrate solution, then no reaction occurs. This is because silver is less reactive than copper, hence cannot displace copper from the copper nitrate solution. On the basis of these examples, we can conclude that a more reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution. Most of the common displacement reactions occur in aqueous solutions. There are, however, some displacement reactions which also occur between metal and metal oxide, both of which are in solid state. A more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its oxide on heating. For example, when copper oxide is heated with magnesium powder, then magnesium oxide and copper are formed. In this reaction, magnesium, which is more reactive than copper, is able to displace copper from copper oxide. See another example. When ferric oxide is heated with aluminum powder, then aluminum oxide and iron metal are formed. In this case, aluminum is more reactive than iron, so it displaces iron from ferric oxide. Also, this displacement reaction is high exothermic, so iron is produced in the molten state. Now, let us observe the reactions of non-metals with salt solutions. A more reactive non-metal displaces a less reactive non-metal from its salt solution. The chemical reactivity or electronegative nature of non-metals decreases on going down in a group of the modern periodic table. As we go down in a group of non-metals, the tendency of their atoms to gain electrons decreases, due to which their reactivity also decreases. For example, in group 17 of the periodic table, out of the 4 common halogens, that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, fluorine is the most reactive, whereas iodine is the least reactive. Now see some examples. of reactions. When chlorine gas is passed through a solution of potassium iodide, then potassium chloride and iodine are formed. In this reaction, chlorine, which is more reactive than iodine, is able to displace iodine from potassium iodide solution. Similarly, when chlorine gas passes through sodium bromide solution, then bromine is displaced as it is less reactive than chlorine. Students, I hope all of you have understood the reaction of non-metals and salt solution. Now question time. First question. 4 pairs of salt solutions and metals are given. You have to say which pair will give displacement reaction and why. First, sodium chloride solution and copper metal. Second, magnesium chloride solution and aluminum metal. Third, ferrous sulfate solution and silver metal. Fourth, silver nitrate solution and copper metal. In first pair, copper metal is less reactive than sodium metal, so no displacement reaction will occur between sodium chloride solution and copper metal. In second case, aluminum metal is less reactive than magnesium, so no displacement reaction will take place between magnesium chloride solution and aluminum metal. In third case, silver metal is less reactive than iron metal, so no displacement reaction will occur between ferrous sulfate solution and silver metal. In fourth case, copper metal is more reactive than silver metal, so a displacement reaction will take place between silver nitrate solution and copper metal. Now second question. In the given table, 3 metals and 3 metal oxides are given. Zinc oxide, magnesium oxide and copper oxide are heated turn by turn with zinc, magnesium and copper metals. In which cases will you find displacement reactions taking place? You know that a more reactive metal can displace a less reactive metal from its oxide. In this case, magnesium is most reactive, zinc is less reactive, whereas copper is the least reactive metal. So, magnesium metal is able to displace zinc from zinc oxide and copper from copper oxide. But zinc and copper metals are not able to displace magnesium from magnesium oxide. Zinc metal is able to displace copper from copper oxide, but copper is not able to displace zinc from zinc oxide. Now copper metal, which is least reactive, not able to displace magnesium and zinc from their respective oxides. Dear students, I hope now all of you have must understood the reactions of metals with salt solution and also the reactions of non-metals with salt solution. Thank you.